Alright, we're back. Knock out some of these. Got to the highest tier with our Apex, so I get to open up 10 of these in a row. Yesterday did kind of have a little bit different teams and whatnot, which, you know, contrary to what I said before, but most of them were some of the same guys from before, so that's unfortunate. But it is what it is, and what we will grab here. Should have already grabbed you guys for the day, and do have a little bit already done, so we only need to catch and all this, but let's see here. Get these going, and then, like I mentioned in the other video, I think I'm going to actually super evolve and use my stones finally, and there's just going to be one that I'm not going to get done. But we still need to catch, and that will be done for today. So kind of a quick little video, but that's not what we want. We want manage and upgrade these. Wow. There we go. At least another gem's done, and then we just need to catch something. So let's go catch something, and then we will save. We'll do all the evolutions here in a little bit. What do we got left? 600 from there, but we should get the daily 800 for that. I'm still struggling behind that, but I will get there on the battles. So let's jump out. All right, elemental dungeon as well. We'll get another gleam from Vitra. And why don't we jump light dungeon? Why not? We also just got over, I think, 1,000 trophies in the Apex. So, and look at it. Actually, look here at a calendar. So yeah, it looks like even from how you go, there's no way you could get that many Apex those league badges for the top reward. It's definitely going to take, it takes you a couple months. It'll take you at least 2 months, which is weird considering they're like, hey, you can only purchase one of these a month. I mean, I guess just in case you save up to buy two. I don't actually know what the point of that might have been, but sure, we'll go with it. So I've pretty much gotten first or the second reward every single time, so. But once we get to that 1500 one, we'll definitely test out the ability to, or what it does to take out an Astromon from the from an Astromon that you're using to evolve. I think that's an interesting thing. I don't know necessarily where. It works for obviously helping you out with you know, doing your evolutions and whatnot, but it'll just be interesting to see exactly how it works. Because that will save, let's say you're doing gleams, that'll save you a gleam to be able to use again. And maybe you get enough. I don't know if you'd still get enough. I don't know if I'm going to get 5. Well, you might get 500 more badges to get one of those a month. Because I think that's part of the last one in there. To get, you only get one of them a month. But still good. Lets you hold on to, let's say, like I said, a holy gleam if you want to use it on the holy gleam that you're using for evolutions or whatnot. But we will test it out for science here on the channel. So let's see here. Double checking that's still going, and grab all those. Alright, so now let's let's actually grab all this. Let's get all this other stuff out of the way. Let's grab another fiery egg, and I guess we can. Hold on, let me grab that. Let's go metals, which I think actually we have to be out here for that. Vitra is random anyway, so I don't need to check. Another fire gleam. And plus, at the end of the year, depending on whatever we hopefully pull out on the on everything, we will have enough gleams to definitely evolve whatever. So, but here we are gonna grab Grandma and Grandpa Shark, which these once again are gleams. These are just straight up gleams to be used as awakening material. So. That's their purpose there. We got 234. I am not paying. I don't think I want to. Well, let's see what we get. Screw it. Roll the dice. So 4-star Lupin. All right. Not worth, but whatever. We'll do that. So everything's done out of there. Let's grab this. And gleam, gleam, gleam in there. And let's double check we have everybody to do this. We might have to build up. We might have to actually make all the Mihos that I want to do this with. I don't believe... Got water out. I actually made a fire. I did. She is definitely not ready though. Oh no, I didn't. She's only level 1. That's a negative. Let's see. You're my level 6, fully booked, so you're gonna get evolved. Let me actually check if I have. Well, there's a level 6, so that one will work. We have 2 level 6. That works for me. So then we can take out of here. So then the only other one we're gonna be missing is my light, which she's right here. We'll get her done at the end of the once I get the light stones done. So. Got fire, water, wood. We are going to do my Victoria here, but we need to get this. Miho done. So first of all, evolve. Throw you in there. She is a square Astromon too. I mean, oh yeah, we actually have to level her up first. How foolish I am. Let's grab. Actually, let's just keep using these. We've got plenty of those. Tell I don't level up very many of my Fire Astromon. Done like there. Let's just keep using that. And one more. I was so excited to be over 150 million gold again, and now it's just... We're back down. We're going to be back down even more. It's funny. What's this? You're at 10? It's going to take the 30. Yeah, let's just use this. You can use some of these mids for that. That could be a little bit of a tip, I guess. So usually I'll use these lower ones once I get them to 6-star ascension, and then I'll wait to use the bigger one, like these for instance, to get them just the rest of the way if I don't feel like going out and leveling. Again, this just comes down to your gold, how much gold you do have, how much gold you're willing to spend on it. If not, just go out. During the month, you guys get plenty of EXP boosts that are at least for an hour. Just save those for that point, and go out there. And when you're farming extreme, you know, beyond the EXP level, you don't have to do that. Obviously, it will go by faster, but if you're out there farming extreme, you can just keep doing the gold level. They'll level up eventually. Just make sure everyone else is fully leveled up. This way, all the XP gets dumped into the one Astromon, so it's okay to level multiple Astromon. However, you can, if you have 3 out of the 4 Astromon already level 60 or max level, they don't have to be 60. All the XP gets dumped onto the Astromon that isn't max level, so you can actually level your Astromon faster if you do it that way. Little tip, if you guys didn't know that. So now, I like consistency usually with my Astromon. So one of the things, so I super evolved my dark Miho, and I chose the small version. And so I think out of consistency, that's what I'm gonna do. Victoria again, all my Victorias except for my second water one, I did the small version for that. So I think for like I said, my consistency, I'm gonna do all the little Mihos for their evolution. But for Victoria, we're definitely going to be doing the big version for her, and that'll be done. So those guys will be done. And so there we go with Miho, fully booked, ready to go. Let's double check everybody else. Level 5, level 6. We're going to be waiting for you because I don't have all those done. So without further ado, let's go get some gems and get this done. Let's see. Let's do my water first. So Water Miho 2 is, I've talked about this before, she's actually a decent water Astromon to have as well. For even though she's balanced, she's a great sapper to add to your team. So super evolving her here is actually not a bad idea for what it is. I mean, her attack, you can see here, is going to go over 4,000, which is decent. HP 57,000. And actually, let me see if if I have gems on her really quick, if that's what those stats are pulling from. They shouldn't be, but I want to double check. No, she does have some gems on her. I'm going to unequip these really quick. So we can kind of see without any change. Yeah, okay, it definitely was the gems I had on her. So base attack 2400 going up to here. So this is not too bad on here. Again, this is a balanced Astromon, but you're basically building this Astromon for the sap. So the sap doesn't base itself off anything else. I forget what stat it goes off itself, but the sap damage is good. Decreased resistance, again, this is a good Astromon to build, to have in your team as you build other sap, stronger sap Astromon. So Miho is really good here. So we are going to go ahead and get this done. And there we go. First one down. Come back out here. And we will get our gems. Back up over 23,000. Get that notification out of there. And let's keep going down the line. Next one would be my wood. wood Mihos, not too terrible. Defense down with a stun on here for a wood attacker. The defense down is more what you'd be going for, so paired up with my wood gene, it's not too shabby. Again, the stun is kind of a I don't want to say. It's situational. You guys hear me talk about this all the time. This would be an incredible wood attacker if she had defense down on both these skills. I think this would change how you would use Miho here in a situation on a lot of the teams. So things like of that nature. So and then we've been seeing in PvP. You see this all the time. So you see Fire Miho here. It's mainly for her attack down and her tankiness, so HP when you super evolve are going to here again. I don't know if I have any gems on her. Going to 41,000 here is not too shabby. So there we go. And last but not least, there she is right there. Victoria. Finally pulling the trigger on this one and getting her done so she can join her sisters and be done. And now we can have all them done and we can actually move on to the next evolutions. Now, the thing with Dark Victoria here is, again, this is kind of the swap here, right? So you have a 100% chance for crits to have the chance to stun, right? And this is, again, my thing with critical hits is that this is, again, it's building one Astromon strictly out of critical hits for that and whatnot is I mean, you can do it, you can obviously do it, but there's just other Astromon that do this better. Again, I have we just looked at another Astromon that has a chance to stun that doesn't require it being a critical hit, so you don't have to gear, you don't have to gem anything specific towards that Astromon. You can just, if it hits, it hits, right? And her wood variant, so, wood Victoria already does the stun chance and I think we'll go look at her, but I think I have it up to 90. It's like a 90% chance to stun anyway, if not an 80% chance. Well, I'll look at it. But overall, again, with her being balanced too, the defense down is really what I go for with her Empyrean Strike. So I haven't used her too often, but I've wanted to wait to get her super evolved to take her out to do all that stuff. So with that said, all those are done. Once we knock out the rest of these, I got to get back out there and farm for those ones. We will grab Light Miho. And there's that. What do we got in here? We got daily quests, 2 more days. We've got all that done, and fight more battles. So let's actually go look really quick. What does this do? Okay, it is 70% chance, but if we get books, okay, skill activation rate will be at 30%. So this goes to 100% chance if you book her, at least on the active skill. So this goes up to 100% chance to stun for 1 turn. And so this is what I mean. So I don't have to go out of my way with gems on Wood Victoria here to get that stun off. It's just now you're playing against resistances where unfortunately with Dark Victoria, you're rolling the dice of whether or not you hit a critical strike, and it says critical to have a 100% chance, but there's still a resistance chance that goes off with it. So you're still kind of fighting it on there, but there we go. All of them are done, and I am kind of excited just to go out and maybe do some running around with most of them. So, let's see. Yep, Fire Miho here joins the rest of them. And again, 41,000. This is close to what. This is exactly what Hanahime has as base. So again, having her as a tank, because that's what she is pretty decent. HP Siphon is all right. It's not the best, but this is still a good tank fire Astromon to add to your teams. in most of that stuff anyway. So, and then my water Miho here, yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna leave it off there, guys. So we will get back to the dailies here once they roll over, and I will see you in tomorrow's dailies.